guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make cheese stuffed potatoes. So for the dough you're going to need about 7 to 8 yellow potatoes, a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of white pepper, half a teaspoon of salt, and 1/3 cup of sticky rice flour. You're going to also need, after it's cooled down, another cup of sticky flour, and you're going to need half a teaspoon of paprika as well. And for the fillings, the stuffings, you're going to need about 2 handfuls of spinach, about 400 grams of mushroom. You're going to need oil for frying, about 2 teaspoons of salt. You're going to need about 400 grams there, but I'm going to use about 300 grams of mozzarella cheese. You can use any other soft cheese if you like, but I'm going to be using mozzarella. You're also going to need another teaspoon of garlic powder. You're going to need half a teaspoon of oregano. You're going to need 2 teaspoons of honey, and I'm going to be using 2 teaspoons of chili powder as well, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and I'm going to be using a few cloves of garlic as well, and a medium-sized onion. So let's get started. We're going to start peeling the potatoes like so. And then you're going to slice them up. Like this. After I've cut them, transfer them into a pot and give it a good wash and fill it up with water. Filled it up with water, covered all the potatoes, and now you let it boil until all the potatoes have softened up. In the meantime, I'm gonna prep the fillings. Cut the onion into tiny little pieces. Saves time actually whilst you're waiting for the potatoes to soften up. I'm going to cut them into tiny little pieces like so. Transfer them into a bowl. And then you're going to do the same with the mushrooms. I've already cleaned them. So you're going to cut them into tiny little cubes, tiny little pieces. Like this. So you're going to cut all of them into pieces like this. So guys, I'm using mushrooms, and I know there's a lot of people that they don't like mushrooms, but if you don't like mushrooms, you can use beef or whatever filling you like. I absolutely love mushrooms. So you can use chicken, beef, lamb, whatever mince, and you can make your fillings from there. Now after they've all been cut, you put them in a container like that, or bowl or whatever. I just don't want to wash up extra, so I'm using the container that it came in. Now what you're going to do is get the mozzarella cheese, or you can use cream cheese if you like. I'm going to use about 300 mils, so I'm going to use that much. Cream cheese or mozzarella cream cheese. I'm going to cut them up into cubes. basically into this size. Transfer them into a little pot. I like the mozzarella, using the mozzarella because it gives that stretch, that stringy stretch, and it's like kind of chewy as well, so I prefer the mozzarella. Now you can chop up the garlic. Transfer them in a little bowl, and by now the potatoes must have softened up now. So let's see. As you can see, they've softened up, so I'm going to drain all the water out, all the excess water. So now I've drained it out, I'm going to mash the potatoes up. After it's been mashed up, I'm going to add a teaspoon of garlic powder, about half a teaspoon of smoked paprika, about half a teaspoon of salt, a quarter spoon of 1/4 of pepper, black pepper, white pepper, and 1/3 cupful of stick rice flour. You can use plain flour if you like, but I want my dough to be kind of stretchy. And with a fork, you're going to bind it all in together. Until it forms into like a smooth paste. Now that I've mixed it properly, I'm going to cover it up and leave it in the fridge for half an hour. So whilst we're waiting for that half an hour for the dough, we're going to start on the fillings. So I'm going to use about a tablespoon of oil, 1.5 tablespoons, let that heat up. In the garlic, let that heat up. After about a minute or so, I'm going to add in the onions. Stir it in for another couple of minutes. After a couple of minutes, you're going to add in your salt. Salt is to your preference, really. I did say 2 tablespoons. And then I'm going to add in the mushrooms. Now you're going to add half a teaspoon of parsley, a teaspoon of paprika, smoked paprika, half a teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 2 tablespoons of chili powder. Sorry, I meant 2 teaspoons of chili powder. That's optional as well. If you don't like the spice, don't add it in, or you can put a teaspoon, half a teaspoon, whatever. Give it a good mix. If you watched all my other videos, you will know that I like my food spicy. Now I'm going to be adding the lemon juice, 2 tablespoons, sorry, roughly. So now I'll be adding in 2 massive handfuls of spinach. They're going to reduce. There we go. Mix it all in. I'm using the baby spinach. If I had the grown-up spinach, I would have chopped them up. As you can see, it's already reducing. I forgot to mention, you're going to be cooking that on a medium heat throughout. So you're going to let all the excess water that came out from the mushroom and the spinach, you're going to cook until the excess water is all soaked up. It's important, as when you're stuffing the balls in, you don't want any soggy balls, trust me. Once that has soaked up, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of honey. Now, as you can see, all the liquid has vanished, so you can turn the heat off now and let it cool down. So guys, now that it's been half an hour, I've got the dough out of the potato dough out of the freezer, and I'm going to add in the 1 cup of sticky rice flour. And I'm going to mix it in until it forms a smooth paste, smooth dough. That feels good. At the moment it's Ramadan. It's how many days into Ramadan now, and this is a very good well, if you want any tips and everything, what to me, you get stuck what to give them every day, make every day for iftar. That's when we break our fast. So this is like a nice side dish, like a pakora thing you can serve with your other food. So what you're going to do now is get, to fill it up, you're going to get a nice ball, chunk of ball, spread it in some flour, flatten it out, and then add in half a teaspoon of your filling. You don't want to overfill it. and then a cube of mozzarella cheese, soft cheese, and carefully close it up like so. And then round the edges. As you can see, like this. Get another one, round it in a ball. Dip it inside the flour, the edges, and then flatten it out. Like I said, not too much, about half a teaspoon, and then your cheese, and close it up carefully. You don't want any filling showing on the outside. There we go. So out of that lot, you're going to get about 20 balls. So now guys, I'm heating up a frying pan and I've added a bit of oil to it. And now I'm going to add in the balls. On a medium heat, medium to low. A minute on each side. As you can see, look how perfectly golden this is. So there we go guys, all done. So if you like what I'm cooking, like, subscribe and share. And for now, bye.